Welcome to everyone. In this lecture, I am going to presenting different type of sphere with their functionality. I am Dr. Govinda Pal from the Department of Agriculture Engineering, Holy Institution of Technology. There are different type of pumps we are generally use for effectively reduce the pest and reduce the disease of the crops for proper utilization of the spraying materials in the field conditions. So we have to be use different type of pumps, different type of for the different type of spare, so that it can effectively produce enough pressure, so it can effectively use in the field conditions. So first is stirrup type sprayer, that is I'm presenting here, that it has different parts, but main noticeable component of this part of this sphere is pressure. Pressure is around 7 to 10 kg per centimeter we have to be used for proper operating of this stirrup pump type sprayer. And it has different component: foot rest, foot pump barrels, handles, inlet, delivery hose, spray lens, nozzles, and handles, plunger rods, and foot rest, and the pressure chamber, and the spray lens, and the and the delivery hose. So all parts are there, which are the major component of this sprayer. The diameter of the pump cylinder is around 5 mm, and this sprayer is mostly used for small applications, for and public health also. And it is very effectively use the effectively spray the liquid materials in a small area. And this is a very popular sprayer, which are we are effectively used in many for many times. Apart from food sprayer is there, which is obviously operated by the food power, and it produce more pressure around 70 to 20 kg per centimeter square. Pressure is there, and dia of the cylinder is same around 5 centimeter, and it is has provide of attaching to teachers lines. It is suitable for spraying orchard gardens and field crops, and the tree up to 4 meters can be sprayed with a foot of a sprayer. So whenever a 4-meter area we have to be covered, so this type of sprayer we can use. It has different components, that is stand, pedal, pumps, pressure chamber, suction hose, suction strainer, and delivery hose, and spray lens, and the nozzles. Okay, so these are the basic part of the this sprayer, which are effectively work when it is operated. So it is basically used within a 4-meter area, uh, where we have to be effectively use the spraying materials in the field conditions. Apart from this, naphtha sprayer is there. It is a very popular sprayer. One person is holding the neck, in the back or back side, and which is effectively spray the spraying materials. The pressure is around 32 kgpa per centimeter square, and the tank either made of brass or the plastic material, so that it is not react with the fertilizers. So that's why we are generally selecting this type of materials. And some spare pumps centrally mounted, which is provided comfortable operations, and the lever is there, which is adjust the flow, regulate the pressure also. And underarms spare more comfortable than the other arm spare, and this this connected to the either piston pump or the diaphragm type pump. So this is very popular in our country also, and village area. This type of sprayer are very very effectively used by the small and marginal farmers for spraying fertilizers in their field. Apart from hand compression sprayer is there, and this sprayer is operated by the hand. This sprayer is not fully filled with the fertilizer. It around two two third volume of this sprayer is filled with the fertilizer, and the pressure is generally 4 kg per centimeter square. Apart from the pressure is built up by a arm mounted lever before operations, and it is constant pressure 150 psi, and it can easily use for controlling the public that insect for public health spraying field crop like cotton, tea, coffee, jute, groundnut, etc., etc. So this is a another important sprayer which is also used in agricultural field. Apart from the motorized sprayer or dusters, duster we are generally used for when materials we want to spray in fine particle in the form of dust particle or fine particle. So it is a mist blower, also we call mist blower type sprayer, and it is petrol operated, around 35 to 70 cc petrol engine we are generally use for this type of sprayer, and for 1 to 3 horsepower engine we can be use for this spare. The RPM is around 5,000 to 6,000 RPMs, and air velocity is around 60 meter per second. So this agitator powers which easily spread the dust particles or fertilizer materials in the form of dust in the field conditions. So which you here presenting different type of different part of this sprayer, that is engine, fuel tank, pesticide tank, blowers, engine air cleaner, air pipe, delivery hose, and the nozzles, which is major part of this sprayer, which is effectively used in the field conditions. Some calibrations is very important. Calibrations, because whenever we are able to whenever we can calibrate the spare, we get a idea that how much about the capacity of the sprayer. So for this purpose, what we have to do, we first take a clean sprayer, and after that we are spraying this sprayer by using the nozzles in a mug and or a container for 1 minute, and we measure this volume, how much it is sprayed within 1 minute or unit time, um, how much liquid it is able to spray. And apart from some it we in order to measure the soup area or length, we are spraying in a dry surface. From there, we can easily measure the short length in meter. Apart from some, we also uh, measure the operator movement for 1 minute time. That is, we are using in the form of speed in meter per minute. From there, from getting this data, we put in this equation. This is a very effective equations that is we are generally used for calculate the application rate in liter per hectare of a sprayer. So it is volume of the sprayer in liter per minute divided by the slope in meter into speed meter per minute into 1000, 10,000, because we are calculating for hectare. So from there we can easily find out the capacity of the sprayer. So thank you very much for listening me.